Taking a look here at the historical LuLu Country Club. You gotta get a picture of all of us. Located in Glenside, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia, is LuLu Country Club. And here we're going to take a look at an incredible private golf course that's listed being built in 1912 on the scorecard. But it's got some amazing history, and we're going to walk through that history. But before we do, we're going to talk about some of the facts of the course, like how long it is, like 6,636 yards from those back tees. And it's sitting as a par 71. Although if you play from the red tees, it does bring you to a par 73, and there's no doubt about it. This feels like a full championship golf course. It was established really in 1906 when the land was started to be introduced as a course by George Cock. The course was originally called LuLu Temple Country Club when it was first opened in 1912, but there was only 9 holes. Donald Ross didn't come in until the 1920s.
This looks like a historical building or something.
Yeah, like an historical building, exactly.
And the clubhouse wasn't built until 1927. But unfortunately, it did burn down after new ownership taking over the club in 2017. LuLu Country Club originally was a farm owned by George S. Cox, who was a man that invited his fellow Shriners onto the property that were from the LuLu Temple. Now, on the weekends, they had picnic retreats, but it wasn't until a fellow decided to bring golf to George, who was from England, and in the summer of 1907, it quickly took interest here. In 1909, golfing Shriners rented the farm here from Cox with the interest to build a 9-hole golf course. Desire to make it one of the best courses in America led them to Donald Ross. Donald Ross was born in Scotland, but he learned the craft at St. Andrews on the coast of Scotland. Now, he established his reputation in the United States that strengthened his outstanding layouts here at Pinehurst in North Carolina and many other. Happily agreed to design LuLu Temple, but it would be the first course in Pennsylvania, and over the next 16 years he would design an additional 16 courses in the Keystone State. So it really did start a monumental shift here of Ross courses in the Pennsylvania area. Now, it wasn't until 1912 a charter was granted by the state in the name of LuLu Temple Country Club, and the land was leased in 1918. Mr. Ross designed the 18-hole golf course, and he put in consideration of the irrigation systems that were not put into place until 1920.
See anything, but now the whites are right here, and then the other.
That's a par 5, right?
Yeah, women tees. Now this is a par 4. See where it's set straight up there, though.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So you got to hit over those sand traps over to that green.
Trees, bunkers were all added, and the clubhouse was built in 1927. The Oasis Room, which became a staple within the clubhouse, was added in 1950, which appealed to members, including the 1956 swimming pool that was completed. In 1967 to 1987, the women's locker room, new office, dining room, and entrance were all under construction, and the golf club was upgraded and included movable racks. It had over 400 golf bags at the time. Now, unfortunately, this was all destroyed in the fire, as mentioned earlier in this video, but it gave a sense of the historical changes that we saw here at LuLu Country Club. The pool was filled in 2016, shortly after the fire in 2015, and a temporary facility was set up for the pro shop and the pub as well. This is all changed dramatically with the construction of the new clubhouse that was completed in 2012 with a state-of-the-art amenities for all its members, including a fully stocked golf shop, all the amenities you would need, 2 golf simulators, a classic cigar lounge that I should have got some footage of, a fitness center, a movable bag storage, and many others. This is a true testament for a classic Donald Ross course, and we were very grateful to get out, or I was very grateful to get out here and be invited to play this course. The hardest hole on the course would be number 5, which is a 440-yard par 4, but I can make the argument that almost every hole on this golf course is extremely challenging for those putting green surfaces. You can end up 4-putting some of these, 5-putting them. I did. You really have to know how to putt this is true Donald Ross putting green surfaces. They take very good care of these greens, and I was extremely impressed, and my score clearly reflected bad putting on my behalf. Thanks again for letting me get out there and play. It was a great opportunity. Hopefully get out and play some more of these Philadelphia courses in the near future. That's it for this video. Keep a lookout for more videos to come here with the Parfester, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area, and take a look at some of the other videos that have now popped up on your screen.